Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, no, no, no.
The Hollywood creeps are in absolute panic mode as, well, the arrest of one played out rapper looks like it's going to be a lot worse than Mr. Jeffrey's list. Now, do I believe that we're going to get the client list in either scenario? No, I don't. Here's what's going to happen to the numerous tapes that have been confirmed that exist in Mr. P in his house. The feds are going to take them, and they're going to hold them, and they're going to use them to flex on people. Don't be surprised if you see some glowing endorsements of Kamala Harris coming out over the next couple of months. I mean, we see the Paramore chick literally reading a script while on stage. I'm not saying every celebrity that comes out to endorse Kamala Harris was blackmailed into it, but I'm going to say that the only names that we're probably going to get are people that refuse to play ball. I mean, you know, Jeffrey's not even alive anymore. Ghislaine's in prison. Can you name one single victim? Can you name one single person that went there and used their services? Now, I know a lot of people might say, oh, it was Prince Andrew or this Bill. Not formally. I'm going to suspect that this individual had these parties for many years, accrued many tapes of blackmail information, and now, instead of that coming to light in the public and us finding out who is taking advantage of these men and women and who is doing terrible things, it will just sit in federal control, and they'll use it to blackmail people. That's just my opinion. Leave a like on the video if you agree. Celebs, quote, scared to speak out about Sean and his parties as creepy joke about a creepy 2002 joke about locking up women. And at parties, researchers, why do you think celebrities are afraid to speak out against it? Isn't that curious? What does that tell you? It tells me a couple things. The first thing it tells me is that many of these people were there. Also tells me that many of these people were probably participating. Many of these people probably on tape participating. You don't accumulate 1,000 bottles of baby oil and nearly 800 dongs, plastic dongs, if you don't have a lot of people at these parties. If these tapes ever get out, it's going to destroy a lot of careers in Hollywood. He had this interview with Conan O'Brien saying, a lot of ladies drink water at parties, so if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave. You got to keep them there. You need to lock the doors. And that he keeps the air conditioning off so the room gets hot and people get, quote, comfortable and loose. Now, a lot of things maybe he just, meant back then that are now being misconstrued or construed in the most negative possible light. It is my opinion with zero evidence. Okay. Again, I still publish my videos on YouTube. So YouTube is my opinion that he is a burned federal asset. I think that the feds had these tapes. I think that the feds maybe, here's a hypothetical scenario. You know how his old girlfriend or wife passed away from the flu at 47, which almost never happens? Maybe that's not what happened. But they said, here's what you're going to do. You're going to start filming your freak-off parties, and suddenly we're going to have control over hundreds of people. It's just a hypothetical. I don't know that that's true. I'm not saying that that's true. Many celebrities spotted at these degenerate parties over the past few years still have not spoken up against the music mogul, likely out of fear for their own reputations. Celebrities are silent. They're scared to death of their brands losing fans over ties to him. And worse, they fear if they cross him, things could end in disaster. Why would they fear that? What's there to fear? Unless maybe you're on tape getting split open by somebody. Unless you're on tape doing the splitting. I mean, why would anybody have anything to worry about if they didn't participate in anything? People like Jennifer Lopez, Ashton Kutcher, Naomi Campbell, Jay-Z, none of them have disavowed. 50 Cent. Then over the weekend, you had Usher, who has many claims to Diddy. His entire X account was scrubbed. He came out later saying, oh, it was hacked. Well, in my experience, 100 times out of 100, when celebrity accounts get hacked, they start posting crypto scams and all sorts of other stuff. They don't delete the posts. Now, I don't know how he got the post back. I don't know. Maybe that was the case. He came out and said, oh, no, it was nothing. My account got hacked and you guys ran with it. See you tonight at the Intuit Dome. Close friend of Diddy. Here's Brianna Morella reporting. Usher has battled several STD lawsuits over the years. Several women accuse him of giving them the herp. They claim he never disclosed it. Now he's scrubbing his X page after claims against close ally emerge. Maybe it's coincidence. Pink, people said, oh, Pink scrubbed hers. Now she scrubbed hers back in February. Bobby Lee scrubbed his. Well, allegedly he hasn't had access to his X account for some time. Amid the chaos surrounding him, though, and claims against him, and alleged list has now been reportedly shared on Facebook. Users recently, whose handle goes by the name Rap Legends, said it has to contain the names of several stars from the music industry, along with other celebrities who too reportedly attended his freak-off parties. Now again, there's no evidence of this. This is just an account that reports on rap. Steve Stout, I don't know who that is. Eve, Aaron Hall, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Drake, Stevie J, Dr. Dre, The Game, Lil Rod, unfortunate name to pick, LeBron James, Young Miami, Meek Mill, Bishop, Rick Ross, Justin Bieber, Usher, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Russell Simmons. The post went viral soon after and now has 13,000 comments, 12,000 likes. However, the authenticity of the list has yet to be confirmed. These parties, by the way, were a mixture of people who were willing participants and allegedly people who were not willing participants. Now, people are pointing out, Eminem knew. The rapper expertly littered his lyrics with double meanings. Eminem sets up the verse by using the word essay, then spelling out the word rapper, but he purposely leaves out the extra P, talking about P. Diddy. Look, Eminem, who has Trump derangement syndrome, doesn't get any credit for rapping about knowing what this individual allegedly did. And not saying anything. You don't get any credit for writing a song, profiting off of it, and then later being like, oh yeah, I tried to tell y'all. Jennifer Lopez and her management team are on high alert, having cited a crisis talks to devise a plan in case she becomes implicated in the ongoing criminal investigation involving her ex. Maybe that's why Ben Affleck broke up with her. Then these haunting kind of montages are coming up with Justin Bieber. The way he was treated by, I think that's Brigitte Nielsen, putting her hands all over him. He's just a kid. I can't play because of the music. I feel violent right now. Harry, who wanted to know what a beaver butt felt like. That's Katy Perry groping him. Then you have that loser talk show host, James Corden, telling him he smells good. Then you have Ellen showing him in the buff with paparazzi took it without any kind of repercussions. reporters trying to talk to him about bedroom stuff when he was 15. Hollywood is full of the worst kind of people. Daily Loud writes, these tapes are about to end a lot of careers. Maybe. You know, he was also Usher's legal guardian, by the way. Bieber literally just turned 15, and he had to spend 48 hours with him on location, in which it was not disclosed. We don't know what happened. He's not going to beat those allegations. I don't know. A lot of allegations are being thrown around. But what I can say is Hollywood is absolutely panicked. I think it's absolutely telling that nobody in Hollywood's coming out to say anything about it. Isn't that funny? Nobody in Hollywood's coming out to disavow this. Why? Do they think that he's going to beat the charges and then come after them? Is that what they think? That he's going to beat the charges and that he's going to turn around and come after them? Hollywood is awfully quiet, refusing to disavow, trying to say all sorts of stuff. I think a lot more people than we know are going to be on these lists. It's going to be worse than Jeffrey, I think. And this could take down Hollywood if the tapes actually come out. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Think they'll come out? Think anyone will say anything? Let me know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow, and we'll talk to you again real soon.